Hey, y'all. I know I said I wasn't coming back on here, but I want to give y'all some good news real quick. Hey, hey. I want to give y'all some good news just real fast before I go lay down. Hey, y'all. Y'all want to hear something good? Who want to hear something good? Y'all want to hear something good? I'm going to wait a few more minutes because I know they don't be telling nobody I'm on. Y'all, this week, we have almost $8,000 worth of help going to Jacskon. Some of it will be there Thursday. We have almost $8,000 worth of supplies going to Jacskon. 8 grand. So for everybody that gave, that's why I told you I've been over here working. We got almost $8,000 worth of aid going to Jacskon. Some of it will be there Thursday. Some of it will be there either Saturday or Monday. Yes. And we sent out $1,000 roughly worth of books today. Ooh, Jesus. So just know. That's why I was like, no, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at these computers. I don't want to look at no addresses, no phone numbers, no nothing. Yes. So almost $9,000 worth of giving today. Literally. That's in total with what we had already bought plus what I did today. So from the other day to today, $9,000, almost $9,000 basically, because it's $8,000 worth of aid and then roughly $1,000 worth of books. So just know that y'all money be working. We bought cleansing cloths like the soapy, washcloths. We bought the foam. They could just put it in there, but you don't have to rinse since their water is horrible. So mommies will be able to wipe their babies up, and people that have to work can do what they do. We sent 50 boxes to the Urban League. That's like 250 straws, and then there's 10 cases of the wipes and 10 cases of the foam. So y'all should pat yourselves on the back for that. I'm going to go out and come back in because I know these numbers ain't right. They is really blacklisting me again. That's so stupid. I'm going to come out and come back in, y'all. This dumb. They keep on doing this stupid stuff. Yeah, y'all, God is God, and I'm going to stick beside him. I know that's right. You see how he moving numbers, though? You see? God is big, and he don't need us. He just be wanting to see if we gonna participate, and it makes me excited that y'all do. Yes, this community is amazing. I'm a stuck beside them and stick beside them. I'm stuck. I'm back, y'all, cause y'all know they got me on that list again. I be talking too much stuff. They got me on the list. Oh, they got me on the list. They keep me on the list. That's if y'all haven't noticed, that's why I quit posting videos as much, and I just pretty much go live. Cause God's math do be math, and you said it. We about to see if these numbers change, cause 100 folks is crazy. They be getting me. Yes, hey. Hey. You've been looking for me since Friday. I've been working, girl. So if you weren't here just a moment ago, we literally have about $8,000 worth of aid going to Jacskon this week. Thank you. It'll be there Thursday. Some of it'll be there Thursday or as it comes available. Ooh. And then we got books going out too. So we roughly bought $1,000. Hey y'all, I was just telling y'all the good news about our work. We did. We got about $8,000 worth of aid going to Jacskon. It should be there Thursday. And then we got some of it will be there Thursday, the rest over time because we keep buying them out. You can if you want to. We probably about to start after this shipment though. After everything gets there, y'all, we probably gonna do Baltimore. because Baltimore is without water now. So, and they water is looking just like their water is looking just like Flint. So, probably from now, if you send money, hashtag it Baltimore, cause we sending about $8,000 to Jackson, and then we want to try to get to our people that's in Baltimore too, right? So, if you're gonna send any more money now, just hashtag it Baltimore, so I know what's going on with that. Wow. Yep. So I just want they still doing it. That's crazy. It is what it is. I ain't even about to worry about it. Nuts. So if y'all in what's the name? Slack, please tell the people. You can just send it straight to Tatnot Place, but just do it Baltimore, like, cause we once we ship this stuff out, not that we done with Jackson, but $8,000 is a lot of money to send that way. That's 625 water straws. So we'll be in 625 water straws there, and that's almost 1,000 water straws. Yep. So Tatnot Place, Cash App, if you want to do Baltimore. So yeah, 625 water straws, 10 cases of non-rinse wipes, and 10 cases of the pump, so they could just put it on a washcloth and wash. So thank you, y'all. Yep. So I hope I'm thankful to everybody that gave y'all, because that should make y'all want to pat yourselves on the back. 8 grand is a lot of money. They don't. Their water is bad too. So we're gonna send set 600, because y'all gotta think more. Like, even if each family in Mississippi only gets 3 water straws, that's still 3,300 gallons of filtered water. That's a lot of water. Still a few years for the whole family. Not that you want to be sharing, but if it comes down to it, you're welcome. Y'all do it. Y'all, we do an amazing job. Not me. We turn it upside down. I ain't got 8 grand to give to nobody. I do not have $8,000. I don't. Absolutely not. I don't have. The community had that much, but sir, ain't got no 8 grand to be sitting. I give my little twos and fews too. I don't got nothing. We did that, y'all. I put my little, but shoot, I probably buy a box or two. That's it. I ain't really able to do much. You know what I'm saying? But I get to give, when I can. And that's the thing. We all give a little bit. And that's what adds up to 8 grand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I was so happy. I think the wipes was like, because I just, instead, because I got those straws that are here, but so that I could just go ahead and send them. Yeah, it's a nice print. It's a nice penny. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful because the students, they said they're sending them to the old folks' homes, or not to the necessarily to the old folks' home, to the places where they got a lot of the urban league. They're sending them to the colleges and to the elderly is where these are all going, which is perfect because college students is broke most times, and um ain't got money to be buying bottled water every week. And then also elderly people can't a lot of times lift that stuff, or they're bound to their homes and they have to drink the water that is in their house. So at least they can get a glass of water and suck through that straw and have clean water. Yeah, so now we're gonna do Baltimore. So we're done with Jackson. So if you donate any money for help, it's gonna be going to Baltimore next. So we're gonna find the Baltimore connections and whatever and get that stuff out to the community. Baltimore don't have no, they water is messed up. They on the same thing like Jackson was. But they water brown. It's coming out like Flint. Oh yeah, we gotta take care. We can't take care of everybody. Right. Baltimore has E. coli and they water is nasty looking. I seen the pictures. We got some people that follow us in Baltimore. And they water is brown and nasty. They water brown and nasty too. Yeah. But think about that, y'all. $8,000 is not, that's almost 10 grand. If we was in math class, we would be rounding up to the nearest 10. Y'all hear me? If we in math class, we're rounding up to the nearest 10. So that's dang near, we just gonna round up. I mean, we ain't lying or nothing. They told us rounding is okay. So by the time we send out them boxes there with shipping, yeah, we gonna be. Y'all water is crazy too, see? That's a whole lot of we outside. And so just think, and I didn't put from Circa Trova. I put from the Circa Trova community that we want to help the citizens of Jackson. So it's a lot of people. It's at least 675 people in Jackson. Let's. I believe that, Tom. Why wouldn't I believe that? California water sucks too. Yeah, we working on it. But we definitely just trying to make sure we get to the communities where they have like little access or no access. Okay, so let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. Hmm. Oh shoot. Hold on. Both of my we ain't doing no studying today, y'all. We on a break. We study every day. Sir, the teacher need a what you call that? Teacher conference day. Or what did he call it? A teacher something day. Oh, thank you. So look, y'all, a teacher in service day. That's what I need. I need 2 teacher in service days. Teacher development. Yes, I need that. So look, y'all, with the straws that we're gonna send out, with the straws that we're gonna send out, is somebody talking crazy already? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna look like I didn't see it. Um, but listen, y'all. So with the straws we gonna send out is 687,500 gallons of water. So almost 690,000 gallons of water, basically. Almost, we was close getting in on 1 million gallons of water. 687,500 gallons of water is how much these people will be. That's a lot of a million. Almost that's almost 700,000 gallons of water. No, not really. That's 5 years. Each one of these straws is 5 years worth of clean water for whoever that has that straw. 5 years, because they said each person in the world, I guess, drinks about 187 gallons of water, roughly, I guess, and it filters 1,100. So that's 5 years. Um, worth of water per person, whoever has it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of water, y'all. That's a lot. Y'all should be and we didn't just send water. We sent 10 cases of the uh washcloths, you know, that already have the soap in them, and we sent the pumps that you just need a towel and you don't need no water and it'll still wash you up. So we sent 10 cases of those and 10 cases of not by, you know, cases. We sent 10 cases of each of the cleansing soaps, the wipes and the pump, and then we sent basically 625 straws. So I think that we should all pat ourselves on the back for that, because that's a huge thing. Okay, I'll have to look at that, Tom. Thank you so much. So now I'm gonna take that off and put hashtag Baltimore, and if you want to give, hashtag Baltimore. So there's that, because we're done. Not saying we're done with Jackson, but we've done our part there, and we move on to the next city that needs our help. You know, and just think about this, y'all. Oh, are you, Jeff? Well, let them know that the Urban League is going. If you know anybody that's in Jackson, let them know that Thursday they gonna have these straws and these wipes and all of that stuff, because you know I told her we want them to be given out to the community. So if you know anybody in Jackson, let them know that Thursday or Friday at the Urban League, there will be water straws there, one per person, and then you know, however they give out the cleaning cloths. So please let them know. If you know anybody that's in Jackson that got babies that might need that. Because you got to think about it. If something happens and the water is messed up again, but there are no bottled waters or they're hard to get to, they have these. They can put them up. And think about it. With everything that's going on, that's maybe that one thing will allow them to go and start doing some research and looking into disaster preparedness stuff. We never know what that one straw is going to trigger their mind. Like, dang, maybe I do need to start looking at, you know, maybe they go and Google it and it'll lead them to survival stuff. You never know. You know what I mean? They will. God got it. God got it. Because guess what? The other community, I prayed and I was like, God, I only want to send it to the people that's going to do right. Remember, I told you I've been calling other people. Other people didn't call back. The Urban League answered the phone. And I've called other agencies. If they did, they was like they didn't want it. So, yep. But they were thankful. She was like, that's crazy, because we literally just had to buy something to try to get to the college and this and that. I'm like, we got y'all. We got y'all. They on the way. So I was very excited. So I'm not gonna stay on long, but I just wanted to tell you guys that we send out about $8,000 worth of help, and then we gonna I don't know, because they basically flagged that whole live. And so if we do talk about anything interesting, nobody else gets to see it, because of all the music, they block out everything else. That's why if y'all notice, I never play music on none of my lives. Normally that's why, because they'll block it. And then you guys, if we did talk about something important, you won't get to hear it because they block the sound. So, have to do that when we know. Yeah, they going where they need to go. I'm grateful, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all thank you for helping me to be able to do what I love to do, which is to give. Because without y'all, I couldn't do it. Giving out the books, and if it wasn't for y'all, I mean, I could still do it on a little scale that I've been doing it for years. But with y'all, with all of us coming together, we able to help people pay rent. We able to help people pay a little bit on their lights. Now, we can't pay your whole light rent and all of that, but we definitely have been able to give $200, $300, $400, like $400. What I normally try to do, like for rent, between like 3 and 5, depending on how much it is and depending on how much we have. You know what I'm saying? If we can help, And then light bills, it depends on what the light bill is, and we try to put a little bit extra on top of what's owed if you're getting ready to get disconnected. So I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? That y'all don't know, like, it's people all over the country and world, because we have sent books out of overseas. So not only is there people in the United States that benefit from y'all kindness, there's people in Canada, in Trinidad and Tobago, the Netherlands, that are learning about what we are learning about because you all decide to give. Y'all blessings have literally went around the world, literally, not just around the country, around the world. We send books all over. And I'm not able to do that by myself. Y'all book fund money, Tat Not Place, giving to help somebody in need money is the reason why we able to send out a $500 check online, or $300 to help somebody keep their lights on, or you know what I'm saying? like I mean, these are things that I did when I had the money to the people around me, but now we're able to do it on a larger schedule. And no, I mean, space. And no, we can't help everybody because we don't have millions of dollars. Like, whatever y'all send in that week, it goes out. If somebody get in and say, hey, now there are some people, we might not have been able to help you. It's not that we ignored you. Maybe there's no money in the account at that time, or you need $300 or $400 and we don't have it. We only have two. We give you what we have. And then if there's 3 people that ask for assistance in this week, I can't just take all the money and give it to you. So I try to make, like I used to do with my kids. I'm going to try to divide it up so that everybody can get some. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just going to say, okay, well, we only giving this person help. Because if I pay all of your rent and then there's 2 people that maybe just need $200 or $300, and it would help their situation. Tat Not Place. And we have, you can, if you, it's Tat, hold on. Oh, man. Okay. So Tat Not Place is our nonprofit organization. This is our hashtag, Venmo, whatever, or Circa Trova 22, or no, Trova Circa 22 is a hashtag also, but you can just hashtag Tat Not Place. And if you give in, we're no longer taking money for Jackson because we've done that. We are taking money now for Baltimore to send them straws so they can have clean drinking water. So now it's not Baltimore because we just finished our order. We were able to send about $8,000 worth of assistance to Jackson. And then we just bought books. We spent about $1,000 on books today. So it's people that's going to be good in books all this week, probably up until like Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you live. Let's do a different color. We did pink. So we will do green for Baltimore. I knew that wasn't going to be dry enough. Dang it. That's why I was trying to wait till it dry. Mm-hmm. This ain't dry yet, y'all. So it's gonna do that. That's why I be trying to wait till it dry. Alright, so if you want to give to... You can't even see it. Let me see if I can find a different one. Hold on. Ah. It's still drying, but y'all know. Come on. So, we got Mississippi tape squared away. So we bought 625 of these to send to Jackson. And each one of these filters 1,100 gallons of water. And we did the math, and it's 678,000. Hold on. I did the thing, y'all. 687,500 gallons of water. Yeah. So basically, yeah, 688 gallons. We're going to round up 500. We'll give them that, basically. So 687,000. I'm excited about that. That's over half a million gallons of water. We're not going to speak that, Miss Cosmetics. We're not going to speak it. We only talk about what we want, not what we don't want. And we can't worry about that. This is something free. You know, that's why I didn't want to send them all to one place. That's why I said we got some that'll be going to the Urban League, and then we got another 300 that's going to be going somewhere else. They're not all going there. Tatnai Place, TATNAI PLACE. It should. Or try Circa. You can send it to Trova Circa 22 too. You don't necessarily only have to send it there. Circa Trova 22. This I think it's Trova Circa though. Trova Circa 22. You if you've ever sent money to Circa Trova, you can send it there and just hashtag it Baltimore Book Fund, Help Fund, Tatnai Place. It all goes into the same account anyway. Oh, thank you. Don't ever feel bad. I told y'all don't feel bad because you can't help. Your prayer works the same way. Because your prayer can translate into somebody else's $15. God blesses you even if you want to give and you don't have the money. But as long as you pray that the people get what they need, like that's like coins. It's God's math thing, like other people's math. You could pray that God bless somebody with something, and just because you prayed that he blessed them with something, he come back and bless you with what you want. You know what I'm saying? To give or whatever it is. He's great. Yeah. I seen it. You know what I mean? Look, y'all, we went from just buying books. Think about how this has progressed in just 5 months. Right? Not only have we bought books for people, not only have we paid rent, car insurance, got hotels, help people get daycare, help people. I mean, it's so much that we have done in 5 months. We have probably done more than a lot of nonprofit organizations that got the money. But they spend a lot of their money in paying their employees. We don't have those overhead prices. We don't have that cost. You know what I mean? We don't have to advertise our organization. We don't have to do any of that. So money that would be spent out of the donation money to go towards that stuff, we just get to put it back into the communities. Yes. There is so many things that this community has done. No. I wouldn't think so. Not. I mean, you just might have an allergy to the sun. I don't know though. I can't say. I'm not a doctor. I don't know for sure. But yep. So there's some people that are getting some books. And if you sent me emails and you haven't received a book yet, please go back and check and make sure you put your address. The right one, if that. Because sometimes y'all don't like spell check or whatever, and it don't be there. Or maybe y'all just be telling me y'all stories of why I should send you a book, which it don't matter. We're going to send you one anyway. Because if you lying about the fact that you can't buy one, God knows, and it'll be a hole in your pocket. We ain't going to worry about it. But there's not a Tatnai there's not a PayPal for Tatnai, but there is Circa Trova, and it just goes to the same place. Venmo too. I think all of that is up in the bio up there. I think all of the payment options, or you know what? Go to the website, Circle Trover 22, and go to the bottom, and it shows all the different ways for you to give. Go there. Yep. Really, Tracy? I will definitely be praying. Y'all, we gotta pray for Tracy. Our internet, you're welcome. Our internet nephew had an asthma attack and seizures. They had to give him CPR. So prayers going up for Tracy's grandbaby. You got your people over here praying for you, Mama. We definitely will pray for him. Man, it is so much going on, I promise. Yep. Yeah. He's 3. Oh, Pumpkin, yes. We definitely gonna pray for him, Mama. He's 3, y'all. Somebody said onion tea works wonders. Oh, with inflammation. That makes sense. Because asthma, when the bronchial tubes become inflamed. Maybe make it sweet. Because onions do, that's crazy. I forgot onions do reduce inflammation. You just learn CPR. See how God have you do stuff right? I need to learn with these grandbabies I got. I definitely need to learn because I don't know it. I don't. Sea moss gets rid of mucus. But I see a lot of people, you got to be careful with that sea moss because some people, it's messing up their thyroids. If you have too much sea moss, it messes up your thyroid. It's a lot of people that got thyroid problems now because they Jesus, I will definitely pray. Wow. Yes. We will pray. He was ran over back to back. Jesus. YouTube has great CPR lessons. Good. Yes, people's thyroids is getting messed up from all that sea moss. You got to be careful. Antoinette, you better go check. Y'all ain't seen the people that's having all them thyroid problems? Because sea moss helps to readjust it, but once it's adjusted, yep. Y'all, when I say mosquito bites, I went outside. Here go another one. I'm going to be an itchy fool. I'm not going outside no more until winter time. I'm saying they say when you take too much of it. When you take too much of it, like if your thyroid is already healthy and you take too much of the sea moss, there are people that are now having thyroid problems, young people that are having thyroid problems because of the sea moss. So, winter is not natural. You're not natural. You're not natural. Winter is natural. You are not natural. Why are the ice walls melting then? Because the world is about to end and it's not going to be flooded this time. It's going to be burned up. As to why all of the rivers and stuff are drying up. A lot easier to burn up stuff if the lakes and stuff is dry. So the ice walls is melting. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Look, Marvin, go away. Go away. Don't type swipe, honey. You look like you want to argue, and I'm not going to do it with you. I really don't care what you believe. Go away. This nigga. Jesus. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you stay. Maybe you'll learn something. I ain't even going to block you yet. I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. Nope, I'm going to give him 5 minutes because some clowns, you got to pull their nose off real quick and hit them in the nose, and then they stop being funny. Because he probably watched YouTube all damn day. Ain't got nothing. He or she, whoever you are, they watch YouTube all day. Ain't read a book since 1979. And if it is, it was online. I ain't worried about it. None at all. Stop YouTube and stuff and go to the library. There would be no need for a farmer's almanac from 1762 until now, idiot. If no, you ain't helping nothing. Have you ever heard of a farmer's almanac? Have you ever heard of sowing and reaping? Frozen ground, maybe. Do you even know the process of time, seed, harvest? Do you understand that process? Because if you don't, you shouldn't even let stuff fall out your mouth that you don't understand. Makes you look like a fool. Now, are they playing with the weather right now? Yes. Sure they are. Have you ever... Oh, Jesus. Lord, sometimes the internet is not good for people. Because if they don't have a clear understanding, they be so stupid. They be so smart, they stupid. It drives me nuts. That's what the Bible say. The simple things are going to confound the so-called wise. Boy, they be so smart, they be winter ain't real. Winter is not real. Fish ain't real. Giraffes was never meant to be here. And brains ain't real either. Water is just a figment of our imagination. I'm not even really here. You just seeing a reflection of me. I'm really somewhere in another universe. Come back to earth and just think like a normal person for a little bit. Y'all so spiritual, and take them damn copper things off y'all head. Take them off. Take the damn things off. Y'all seeing so far into space, y'all can't even see what the hell is in front of you. Crazy ass. I don't want no parts of those smarts. Y'all can keep all of that. I'll be dumb as a box of rocks if I gotta be talking like that. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all can keep all of that. Y'all can have all of that newfound wisdom. Keep it all. I stick with this other stuff. Because clearly it's about to be winter right now. And we just gonna see if your heat go out if you believe winter is real or not. Oh, Jesus. God, I know you gave out smarts more to others and less to some, but why did you let them talk? You should have just not let them talk if they was going to say stupid stuff like that all the time. Just let them think it. Because they embarrass you when they say stuff like that. They make people think that you don't know. I ain't saying you did wrong, but I'm just saying maybe you should have rethought them. Spanish or something. Who knows? You gonna tell me trees ain't real either? Nope. Nope. Berries. Berries ain't real. Mm-mm. Matter of fact, this book ain't even in front of me. It's in another plane. I'm just able to touch it. But really, the ancestors. Y'all, it's somebody that follow me too. Let me say this. Remember I told you some people follow me just to talk crazy? Somebody said that somebody in the sky is going to pay your rent, right? Okay. Somebody that follows me, I can't think of his name, or I follow him or whatever. I don't know if he can. He was like something about people, Christians believing that their God in the sky is gonna pay their rent. He do pay rent. But y'all know what I said under his little comment? Y'all know what I said? Y'all know what I said? I said, are those ancestors paying it while they in their coffins? I guess the ancestors pay from their coffin. I guess they paying y'all rent from their coffins, the ancestors. The ancestors is paying rent from their coffin. So they can help you find a place to live, and they can't even live in their house. They got a place to go. They good. They got a house. So if my daddy in the sky ain't gonna pay my rent, your ancestors in their coffin sure ain't gonna do it. Cause I can go dig them up. I know exactly where they live. I know exactly where they live. But they got an address and you don't. So if my daddy in the sky ain't, they damn sure ain't either. They can't even pay rent for. Matter of fact, they couldn't even pay the rent for them to go live where they living right now. The insurance had to pay it. I was too tickled. I said, well, I guess the ancestors gonna pay it from their coffins then. Because he sure do provide. If I say I want it, it shows up whether I work or not. So maybe not your sky daddy, but my sky daddy come through. How about y'all? Y'all sky daddy come through for y'all? Who didn't see miracles in the last 7 months? Maybe something you've been waiting on or something you've been asking God for in the last 7 months. Just since you met me. I ain't even talking about before now. Who done seen some miracles and things that you didn't say nothing to nobody about, and you didn't have to ask no ancestors and they showed up? You wrote it down and God sent it. You gave a quarter, not even a tenth of what you was asking for, and it showed up. You didn't have to ring no bell, listen to no sound, nothing. You gave to those that had less than you, or forgave some people that because I hopefully y'all still doing y'all thank you list. Who's still doing their thank you list? Asking God to bless 3 people that have done you wrong first, then asking God to bless people you love with something, and then yourself. Who's doing that? And tell me them thank you lists ain't coming to pass. They coming to pass. I know they is. I know they are. Sky Dad always changing something. So with that, come on. That's because he absolutely loves to make your dreams come true. Now, I don't know what the ancestors do. And they stuff come with all kind of extras. If you don't do God be like, I'm gonna give it, I'll reign on the just as well as the unjust. So even if you don't deserve it, I'm still gonna give it to you just to show you how good I am to you, so that you'll come back and want more from me. And if you don't feel like God is answering your prayers, make a record. Have you wrote it down? Like you used to write down for Santa? God says make a record of the things that you want me to do, time and dated, and then go back and see how long it took from the time you asked me to do it to how long I did it. So a lot of times we don't make our request. We say, oh God, I want it. But did you write it down? Because he literally says, make your request known to me. Make a record of what I'm asking you to do. I mean, what you asking me to do. Then you can go back and see how long it took, so it don't seem like forever. Oh, I've been waiting a long time. Have you really? Because you just wrote that 2 months ago. You just wrote it 2 months ago. Write it and leave it. Make it plain. And I do. And all the stuff that I ask him for, whether I have a job or not, and I don't have to be dishonest about anything, it shows up. Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Angel. It's on the thank you list is already on the website. You can go to Circuitrova 22 and download the PDF. We made one already. We made it easy for you. You can just go to Circuitrova and go down to the bottom or somewhere on there. It's a PDF you can download. It says thank you list. And you can do it in PDF form, or you can print it and give it to your kids, husband, mama, cousin, sister. Anybody that you know that's dealing with unforgiveness, that's a good thing to give them, is the thank you list. Love you too, Pumpkin. If you know somebody that just can't get over something, they talking about that, they ain't never, give them one of them. Give them one of them thank you lists. Denver, Colorado will be giving out bug out bags. What? What? Can I just play this again? I have a little rant this morning. I was just wanting to ask people a couple questions. Like, if in 2 years, when you go into the grocery store, you have to scan to get in, you can't just walk in, what are you going to do? Amazon bought 80% of the grocery stores. They bought Whole Foods. They own 80% of the grocery stores. Amazon plans to have grocery stores where there's no cashiers. You scan yourself in, walk through the turnstile, get your groceries, and then walk out. That means something. I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but all of your local city and county governments are being merged into one. So check that out. It's called Unigov. If that makes it easier for the government to come over and take over the states. After October 18th of next year, if you want to fly from Texas to Phoenix, good morning, Erica, you won't be able to fly. So the way that the world is being governed is changing in 2020. The way that our food, the way that we're able to get food in 2020, 2021 is going to change. The way that we travel, it'll be restricted. Even the circle star that is on your license right now, the new ID, the real ID. If I finish this, now listen, listen. Ugh. In 2020, every world government changed the way they governed because not ever in history, in our lifetime, had everybody been locked down at once around the world. I'm 40 years old. I don't remember that ever. 43, I'll be 43. So in 43 years, for sure, the whole world has never been locked down. That would be all of the world governments changing the way that they govern. Because that year, 2020, every world government locked their citizens down for a certain amount of time. Now listen, this is July of 2020, y'all.
That's the star that they put on the Jews right before they mass murdered millions of them. You should check it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but people are not paying attention. Everybody's worried about flossing and buying this and inches and bundles and rims and all of these different things, and nobody is paying attention to the things that are happening right up under our noses. They're restricting the way we travel. One company is going to own all the grocery stores that have no cashiers. You don't use any cash, cashless society. People are not paying attention. In a minute, we're going to be prisoners in our own cities. You won't be able to go wherever you want to. Look up the Real ID Act and see when it starts. Look up when all of this stuff with the food is changing. And look at how all of the world governments, every single last one of them, said in 2020 they're going to change the way that they govern their countries. Nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year, you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand, or it's already basically in your hand because it's on your card. You cannot get access to your money if you don't have a chip. You can't. You can't. So what's going to stop them from putting that chip in our hand and our forehead? Nothing. Because if you go into the stores right now, there's a sensor at the top of the door that's going to be to scan your forehead. If you guys don't believe it, look on page 1001 of the Obamacare Act. They said that by 17, they will have all Americans chipped. Nobody believed it, but everybody's walking around with a chip card right now, and that started in 16. The blue boxes already came out. Those are war boxes. Those are, excuse me, y'all, I'm having a brain freeze. Those are ration boxes. That's why they came in. Ration boxes always come before war. If you look, I don't know if y'all know, but on June 6th of this year, gold became more valuable than oil. That's only happened 3 times in history. And it's always happened right before a really, really, really bad recession. Nobody's paying attention because everybody's worried about stacking money. What good is money going to be if you can't access it unless you have a chip? And if you take the chip, I don't know if y'all know, but the government owns 5G. They can track you in real time, so it ain't no 10-mile radius that we know that they're in this 10-mile radius anymore. No, that's gone away. They'll be able to track you in real time. Even easier if you have a chip in your hand. There's one in your license plate already. There's one in your phone, and now there's one in your debit card. They're just getting you ready to put it in your hand or your forehead. And what are you going to do if you take it? Because if you take it in your body, that's a bad thing. But you won't be able to eat. You won't be able to walk into a grocery store, the gas station. You won't even be able to pay your rent if you don't have that chip because you won't be a part of the global society. And people are saying they don't believe it, but you're walking around with a chip card in your wallet right now. Real talk. They're restricting the way we travel next year. Even if you've already paid for your plane ticket, you get to the airport and you do not have the real ID, the new one with the circle, just like the Jews had. You won't be able to travel. That's the same thing Hitler did to them. They couldn't travel out of their province if they didn't have that number and that star on their clothing. Same things are happening right now, and everybody's so worried about making money. What good is money gonna be if you can't spend it? Because if you don't take that chip, you're not gonna have access to your money the same way you can now. People need to wake up and they need to pay attention. Y'all have a good morning. Just wanted to have a little rant.
That was in July of 2019 that I recorded that. All of that stuff is happening right now. I recorded that in July. I can tell you where I was living at when I recorded it. I know exactly where I was living. This apartment. July 2019. You've had an RFID chip in your license plate probably since 2009. They stop having to run your plates. They don't have to run your plates. They bounce a signal. Then it was 3G. Now it's 5G. They bounce a signal off. They know everybody in your car. The name, as long as that phone is in your name, they know everybody in that car before they pull up to the car. While they following the car, they know everybody that's in there. Long as your phone is in your name. Did y'all look up the RFID? Did y'all look up the Real ID Act? Who went and looked it up real quick? Go look up. That was enacted in 2005. At Walmart, like you know how big a Walmart, everybody know how big a Walmart parking lot is. That's why the police go back off in certain corners because they send a beam out and it bounces back a signal off of your thing. They already know who don't got insurance, who don't got this. They already know. What's going on, nephew? The government of Germany just announced warning 924. Wow. Do y'all believe me now? Just type in, just go to Google. What's the name? And put in rechargeable walkie talkies. It don't matter which ones you get. It don't matter which ones. They got all kinds on there. Just go to Amazon, rechargeable walkie talkies. CB radios, whatever you can, because cell phone towers and stuff ain't going to be working. You tried to buy these lights? They on there, Tone. They got all different kinds. They don't, because you got to think, once we do this, even the people that don't follow us, they go and they watch our videos and they go buy the stuff. They go buy it. So just look for a different brand, long as it's a rechargeable light bulb, you're good. That's crazy. Okay. I'm about to go. But if you've been here with me for any time longer than a week, now do you understand why I said these are things that you need? I definitely will. Natalie, I definitely will. I pray for y'all every day, y'all. Y'all got to know that. I told y'all every single day that I get up, I pray for everybody that come across my page, y'all. You're going to be all right. You're not alone. God is there with you. I'm by myself, girl. You are not alone. You're not alone. You got this whole family here. You're not alone. Don't let the devil play with your mind like that. You are not alone, honey. No, you're not alone. God is there with you. But maybe it feels like you're alone if you keep talking to the people that can't help. Talk to the person that can help. That's why I don't be caring to spread my business to a whole bunch of people. Because guess what? They can't help me anyway. I'm going to talk to my sky daddy so he can send the help that I need. What is running my business to y'all gonna do? Y'all, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Your friends, they been knowing you in your situation. So talk to somebody that can actually change it. Talk to somebody that can actually change it. Honey, quit talking about don't even waste your time. They can't do nothing. Or they can and they won't. So that's why I quit talking to my family and stuff. I didn't ask them for nothing. If I need help on my bills, I ain't asking y'all. Because y'all know I'm struggling. And come over here smacking on chicken. And knowing I ain't got no gas to get where I gotta go. Like, no. But my friends will come over here and be like, something put you on my mind. You alright? You need something? Yeah. Just pray to ask God to send somebody over here with $25 so I can put some gas in the car. That's when $25 did something. But, sure did. Yes. Would be happy to openly debate and provide proof if the left wouldn't attack like always. What do you hear? What's going on? Are you supposed to be here or are you new, political vet? Political vet, are you new? Or you been here a while? Political vet? Oh, okay, so you a friend then. He said Revelations isn't real, but God is. Is this the same person that just came back? You just changed your name? Cause the fact that if you been here, then you a damn idiot then. Cause if you been here, you already know what I stand for and what we do over here. So then why are you still here if you don't believe it? Go away. Don't type swipe. I don't care how long you been here. Weirdo. I guess people think because they been here a while they don't get blocked. I don't care. If you offend me one time, you can get it. I don't care if you've been here 7 months. When you start to offend me, you gotta go. I ain't like that. I ain't keeping people around me to irritate me. I don't care. I don't even talk to my mama, and I've known her 42 years. I don't even talk to her. She gave birth to me. I don't talk to her. So I don't talk to my mama. Why are you over here? If you don't believe Revelation is real, you know that's all we in. And your idiot tail gonna come over here and type some stuff. Go, you're a weirdo. So you like throw up and you just been holding it in your mouth this whole time. You didn't even let it go. If you've been here a while, then you've been holding throw up in your mouth. It's been rotting in your mouth, soured. It's already sour. You've been holding throw up in your mouth for however long you been following me. You don't believe in Revelation and that's how we talk. Get yourself out of here. Listen, nephew, when I tell y'all, I know how many people sit up and watch me so they can go talk crazy, but they don't never be having nothing to show for all of their crazy talk. You come here, you sit back and you listen, and hold throw up in your mouth. Don't do it to yourself. I guess they be thinking because they family, they can talk crazy. I will block their ass too. And it ain't about you got to agree with me. But if you know this is what we believe, it makes no point for you to come over here when you know already. If you be here, you already know what we believe. It's not like we don't talk about it every day. So if you don't believe it, why would you be over here? That don't, like, is that making you wise? Just, I want to debate. It's nothing to debate. It's absolutely nothing to debate. What are we debating? My beliefs? I'm not going to change them. Did you come back? Are you back again and with a different name? Didn't I tell y'all they be cracking me up when they do that? Girl, they do come back. They do. I block them and they go, hurry up and get another page and come right back. They want a throw up smoothie. They didn't just want shots. They like a throw up smoothie. Mm-hmm. With chunks like boba tea. That's what they like. That's the only thing I can come up with in my mind. You want to slip it slow. That's the only thing I can think of. Why would you come back here if you don't agree? Do you actually think I'm going to sit up and listen to some Luciferians talk about how Lucifer is God? I don't knock their beliefs. You believe whatever you want. But do you think that I am going to sit up and listen to Luciferians talk about how amazing Lucifer is? Absolutely not. I don't want to hear no parts of it. I don't knock you. You believe what you want to believe. But for me, I'm not going to sit up and listen to it. If I don't agree with it, no. What am I going to keep listening to this for? It's pointless. I don't agree. And it's making me angry. So then I'm not going to, and I'm not saying I only talk to people that agree because I'm open to seeing other points. But if you flat out know that you don't believe what I believe, it's pointless for you to come over here. It's pointless for you to, I don't debate people that I can agree to disagree. If you don't ever think it will be okay, I'm not trying to convince you. I only got an ear to talk to the people that actually want to hear what I have to say. Other than that, I'll be irritated trying to have a conversation with you. I don't want to debate. Evidently you do, because that's what you said. You literally said debate. You didn't say converse. You didn't say, have a conversation. You said debate, which means you want to argue. I already been there, done that about 10, 15 years ago. Excuse my language. That was not to y'all. That was to whoever want to debate. I'm not going to debate with you. You can't take away what I learned, and you definitely can't take away the knowledge because I still have access to it. So, but don't, because some people have that because they didn't even know what it meant. They got it because it looked cool, and they don't even worship the devil. They got it because their friends told them to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't automatically assume because you got 666, and I don't assume that you're an evil person. Some people do that because they softies and they want people to not be by them because their feelings have been hurt. Some people do all that to keep you away, and they are the softest person you will ever meet in your life. They look scary, but they soft. They be looking scary as hell and be the softest people you ever meet in your life. Looks can be deceiving. Yeah. Looks can be deceiving. Jeffrey Dahmer didn't look like he was going to kill nobody, and he was the devil incarnate. The little boy that went into church and shot all the people? Nope. Even the little boy that just went down in what's the name? If you look at his pictures prior to that spirit getting in him, he looked normal. Looked like a normal little 19, 20-year-old boy running around here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all of them. Hannibal Lecter. They didn't look scary, or else nobody would have got in the car with them. Yeah, that would be a good reason. You said it. Right, but he didn't look like that at first, though. When you look at his regular pictures that they show, like his driver's license, he looked like a normal little boy. You know what I'm saying? The Baltimore is because they have E. coli in their water, and their water is nasty like Flint's used to be, or still is right now. So we've already taken care of Jacskon. Their stuff will be there sometime this week. All of the things will be delivered. They got 10 cases of water wipes, soap wipes, 10 cases of the pumps. And yep. So we got that stuff out. It's a lot. I adore it here too. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm about to go eat and lay down. Tomorrow is my day off, so y'all probably won't talk to me tomorrow. Probably Tuesday. I am tired. I told you I've been working. I've been on the computers trying to find organizations to send this stuff to. Send out books today and been doing my laundry and just trying to get my life together. I'm spiraling. Ooh, so Tuesday. I might get on tomorrow, like if something comes up or I need to tell y'all something, but for the most part, like I'm trying to just... I promise y'all, I did not think that, like, social media people need it. I'm like, they don't do nothing. Yes, they do. They do a lot. Even the ones that you don't think do nothing. They do a lot. I will not say that anymore. I will not speak on things I don't understand. I did that. I did it. And I regret it. Good night, y'all, because y'all be working the hell. Listen, and tomorrow, since it's my day off, I get more emails, seem like, on my day off than I do on the days that I work. I'm not going to respond. It's my day off. Try to stay off the computers and stuff. So, good night. I love y'all. Oh. I know it never. I know. They blacklisted me, or whatever you want to call it. They blacklisted me. I know it. Because my views and everything that went down. Girl, you can't talk about the stuff I talk about. I told you they was coming. I knew that was going to happen.